Bro, life as an adult can be so draining sometimes, man. I wish I could just go back to the days when I was still in school. I just finished my A-levels actually. I was with my boy Chams. We were filming videos all the time. Those are the days, man.
Baby, I don't know how you but I wanna tell you how I...
Chams!
Z-Boy!
You know what a lot of people are not talking about these days? How so many people have university degrees, yet they're struggling to find jobs. Not me though, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's safe out here, okay? No, let me not jinx anything, but still, it's peak out here these days. It's actually peak. And I saw a video the other day on TikTok where a guy was talking about how it's difficult to find a job despite him having a university degree. And I thought, who better to talk about this with than my own boy Chams, who we both did our A-levels at the same time. And in the last 5 years, we've gone down very different paths, okay?
6 years, bro.
6 years?
I've spent 6 years at uni.
Wait, Unc, what are you doing 6 years at uni? Well, we'll get into that, okay? So, we both finished our A-levels in 2019. I took a gap year, and after that gap year, I basically, what did I do? I went to university for 2 months and then dropped out. I was like, yeah, allow this. Yeah,
loud and price is
there. You, on the other hand, you carried on going to university. You did what, 3-4 years first?
I did 3 years, then a year placement, and then I went back into uni, masters.
You're doing your masters?
I'm doing my masters right now, yeah.
For those of you guys who aren't deep in it, you're doing your masters now.
Yeah.
And I am still a university dropout. Bro, I want to watch this video. Let's watch this video.
Someone else graduate from university for no reason. I'm just gonna wait and you guys let me know. I'm gonna wait here. Let me know if anyone else got their degree, done 3 or 4 years of hard work in university for no reason. Because I'm part of the 023 grads. I graduated 2 summers ago. I'm still on Indeed every summer. I'm still getting rejected by 23k paying jobs. Well, they don't answer, they don't reply to me. And is it just me? Because it can't just be me, no way.
No, you know what that video made me think of? The other day, I actually saw my university ID card for the first time in ages, and it said it expired in 2024 June, I think. Yeah, 2024 June, which is basically about a year ago. Now, what's so crazy about that is, for those of you guys that don't know, I was living in Dubai for all of last year, aka all of 2024. If I was still at university, bro, that university ID expired midway through the most craziest year of my life whilst I was living in Dubai with Bouncer, meeting mad people, doing all of these mad things, and in a parallel universe, I would have still been at uni.
It's true.
I'm not saying don't go to uni. Actually, you know what? I am saying that, don't go uni.
Whoa, hold on now. I feel like a lot of people aren't. My take
What's your thoughts? Because before we get into this, I dropped out of university. I went down the content route, etc., whatever. Yeah. I help other people with their content. I do my own content. Cool. You work in schools now.
I do work in schools now.
That is a mad thing. So I am not for university. But what do you think? Because I just think it's crazy.
Okay.
In this day and age, when you can get AI, bro. The way the kids these days are using AI to do all of the homework, I would have used AI left, right, and center. I would have used AI to write my name down on the flipping test paper, bro. I would have been so lazy. I would have been like, write my name down, yeah. Allow that.
Bro, name wrong, innit?
Why? But why though?
Yeah.
The world is changing. The school system has been the same for the last 100, 200 years, yeah.
It
now
needs to change,
it's coming to a point where it actually needs to change because, bro, it's crazy out here now.
This is my take on it. If it wasn't for university, I don't think I ever would have found my true purpose of being on this planet. And that true purpose is educating and working with young people. That's my true purpose. When we talk about true purpose, I don't think you realize how sentimental that is. When I say true purpose, it's the reason I'm breathing today. I think it's the genuine reasons to why I live my life and why I do what I do.
What, helping kids?
Yes, that's it. And I think if you take that away from me, or if I never found that, I would be a lost soul.
I've got big respect for people like you.
No, fast forward. Bring it back to when I was like 16 or 17. I was a lost kid, man.
And now?
Now?
You're not lost anymore, basically. No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know why it took a long time for me to say, no, I'm not lost. I still feel like I'm lost. No, I'm not lost. Man's got a map in it.
But I remember in 2021, when a lot of people my age were still at university or finishing up on university, and Andrew Tate became quite big, and he was talking a lot about university is a scam, and a lot of people were starting to open their eyes about making money online and not just having to conform to the 9-to-5 life. And I used to see a lot of these things that he would say, and I used to, I don't agree with everything he says, of course, but the concept of going to university to get a degree when there's so many different ways of making wealth out here, and how the degree has lost its value so much. I used to just think to myself, how are people still going to university, especially if it's for like a bit of a bogus degree? Like some degrees, cool, teaching degree or whatever, or medicine degree, yeah, cool, we already know that. Those degrees are sick. But in this day and age, if you get some random ass degree and you're struggling to find a job, when we were all exposed to the internet. We all have access to the internet. Yeah, we all have access to knowledge online. Just like I got convinced about not going to university. I dropped out for many reasons. It was because I took a gap year. COVID happened when I was at university, and then, bro, it was just not worth it. They were teaching us about like video editing and all these random little things that I knew I'd learned for free on YouTube. Like, we are not in some third world country, especially us living in the UK, bro.
Yeah,
you have access to everything. You got access to everything.
Everything. There's actually no reason
if
to
you
like.
got yourself into a position, I really want to say this not in like a harsh way, because I don't mean it like that. I think it's peak that you can't find jobs. That is BS in itself. That is BS. The fact that you got a degree and you can't find a job, that's like the UK's fault in some regard, or the world's fault. But bro, if you did a dead degree and you knew that there's people out here,
it's gonna be hard to find one.
There's other ways to make money. Is it peak to say it's kind of self-inflicted? Like, you did this to yourself?
It is. Well, I mean, I think...
Like, you got a degree.
Yes. I think a lot of people understand what they sign up for, though. But it's the values, or I guess the hidden values that people don't realise about university. Actually, and I would argue, it's not about the sole degree. It's about the knowledge you get. Knowledge is power. Do you agree with that? Knowledge is power? Yeah. I actually disagree. I say knowledge is power until you apply it. And if you realise about the knowledge that you can get from university, like just being in the university environment, right?
Wait, what is that little rule?
Is that a rule? It's a rule. Knowledge is power until you apply it. And I'll tell you why. Knowing what you're getting out of university, the social life, the networking, the people around you, the other things that you can do at university, societies, Essex Startups, yeah? I went to University of Essex. This is a plug to shout out to Essex Startups. They transformed my business idea into a business. They literally took what I know. Well, they helped me do it. I wouldn't say they actually did it, but they helped me find a way to take what's in my brain and make money out of it. That's nuts. If it weren't for uni, I don't think I would know how to do that yet. So maybe I would have later in the day.
Because of the...
Essex Startups,
but
networking.
Essex Startups is not a degree. Essex Startups was something at your university where they taught people how to get into business and stuff, right?
Yes.
But it wasn't part of the degree though.
For free.
But I could have went to that, no?
Well, I mean, no, you're not a university student. So what are we talking about here? We talk about the university experience as a whole. We're talking about just the degree. Just the degree, it is losing its value. I've got to agree with you in that regard. It is, but it depends on what you want to study, though. I think one thing that I've realised that a lot of people don't do, you have to do the grunt work regardless of your degree. For example, what is one of the biggest things that I did in youth work during my placement year at university that I got corned for every single day for doing it? What is it that I did for a whole year?
Not showering.
Apart from that, I volunteered for a whole year. Remember that?
Yeah,
I earned no bread and I got violated by the man. The man were laughing at me.
That's a bit stupid though.
Not really.
Why not?
Because the idea of volunteering, there's this rule that people say about volunteering. 1 year of volunteering equates to 2 years of work experience.
But 1 year in this economy, or 1 year of volunteering in this economy...
Hold on though.
Is robbery, fam.
No, it's not. It's the idea of like, what else are you gaining out of it?
How am I paying my bills? How can you pay for your bills?
Okay, maybe not. If you're in the space of volunteering, what I mean is, you have to do the grunt work and you have to find a way to make it work out of like the low level paying stuff and work your way up.
Wait, back to my guy though. What advice would you say, or what would you honestly be feeling?
Well, as in my guy.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I can't. He's cooked. No, I'm joking. He's uncooked.
He's struggling just to find a 23k a year job, and we know in this economy, fam, 23k, that's not even like 2k a month, and you know everything's expensive these days. Bro, 2k a month is flipping, bro. My petrol costs bloody 2k every time I fill it up just one time.
yeah.
Bro, it's just expensive.
Can't lie, my rent is that, innit? That's peak.
Bro, things just cost money, fam.
I know, man.
Right now, it costs money to drive through London. Even in this car park that we're in right now, I don't even know if they're supposed to...
I can't lie, I'm sitting here in London, I feel like my bank account's slowly dying, innit? It's peak. Oh my days, on a side note, I spent £3.50 on water.
Yeah, welcome to the UK, man.
No, not in the UK, London. I entered London, I wanted to charge my phone. They said, I'm sorry, mate, you can't charge your phone unless you buy something. I was like, cool, what's the cheapest thing on the menu? £3.50 water. Love and guidance, respect mindset, and I'm cutting. I can't, I do feel bad for him though.
No, it is peak.
Man's struggling on Indeed every year.
Yeah, I'm not...
Just get a job, innit? Yeah, it's a mad thing, bro. What are you saying? Trying to eat brisket though?
Next video.
Next vid.
Baby, I don't know how you.
That's trying to call your team on the bus side, fam.
Bro, you didn't call me at all. I didn't get any calls from you.
I was FaceTiming you.
Oh, my Wi-Fi's off, bro. My data's off.
Why is the data off? You stupid.
I'm trying to save my data, innit? What are you saying though?
Bro, this is 2025 tomorrow data. I would do some crisps.
What you call me if I want some crisps? Bro, do you think I'm a schmuck? McCoy's barbecue,
And,
please.